Love and light, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Adjust that so you guys can see little Lun. She's here sitting on my lap. Oh, I gave her a haircut. What do you guys think? I gave her a nice little do. Say hi, Belle. Usually she has a little ponytail in her hair, just like that. Say hi, Belle. All right, guys. I've been getting a lot of downloads, a lot of downloads. So this is going to be a strictly feminine, divine feminine energy reading. I am strictly pulling their energy because the last reading was a masculine reading. This one I wanted to just tap into the divine feminine and see where she's at, see where you guys are at. I know I have a lot of divine feminines watching this channel, so I appreciate all your support. If you guys want to join the Intuitive Fam, go ahead and give this, or go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm feeling like the energy that I'm feeling right now is like a little bit of like indecisiveness, I guess it is. Like my words are having a little bit of a difficult time coming out. My mind keeps like jumping from thought to thought. I was in a deep meditation and I kept like getting out of it and then going back in. So I feel like maybe some of the divine feminines that are watching this, you guys are kind of feeling that way. I don't know. I feel like you feel that there is going to be a switch up coming and it's getting you a little like, almost, you know, not stressed, not worried, not that, but just like, you know, you're anticipating it. You know something's gonna happen and you're just like, I don't know, like indecisive with it. Anyway, let's go into it. God, angels, Holy Spirit, please give me a clear, accurate reading for the divine feminines. Whoever is watching this channel, bless them right now. Whatever energy they are sending back, send back to them tenfold. If they are sending love and light, please give that back to them in tenfold. If they are sending the evil eye, please send that back to them tenfold. Like I always say, I pray for my enemies. I do not wish bad upon my enemies, but in this day and age, we need to know that what we give out is what we get back. It's a simple law, and I think once we all start understanding that, this world will all be a better place. So yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna go jump right into it and see what the divine feminine has to say today. All right, we don't want to listen to ads. Divine feminine, well, let me move these. Divine feminine, is there anything that you want to come through and say right now? How are you feeling today? How are you feeling? What is on your mind? Ooh, I'm saying flip that one. Empress, wow. Okay, so the divine feminine is still in her Empress energy. You guys have been doing the work, I hear. You guys have been really working on yourselves, cutting off loose ends, loose ties, whatever doesn't serve you, you're getting rid of, which is very beautiful. That's the energy you guys have been in since I started this channel. So that is such a good energy to see that you're at a point where no matter what happens in life, you're kind of rolling with it. You know, bottled emotions. Okay, so maybe the Empress, maybe there are some emotions that you're bottling up. Let's see what that has to do. Can we get more for bottled emotions? Can we get more? I'm so sorry and independent. Okay, so the divine feminine is sorry. I think she's sorry. What I'm getting is like, a lot of the divine feminines, you guys are empaths like myself, and I'm feeling like you guys are in this energy of feeling sorry for having to cut people off, feeling sorry for having to choose yourself first, feeling sorry that it has to be this way. I'm hearing, you know, like through this journey, you are really seeing like who's good for you and who's not good for you. And a lot of the divine feminines right now are kind of looking back, and if it's like family, friends, co-workers, whatever it is, I feel like you're feeling sorry. And let me just remind you, it's okay to feel that way because of course you're picking up on their emotions too, but let's not forget all the work that you just got out of. I'm hearing a lot of divine feminines just got out of this karmic cycle, this turmoil. You know, I feel this year in general has been a really difficult year of cutting ties and having to put yourself first and really sticking to that. So yes, it's okay to be sorry. Yes, it's okay to feel their emotions, but don't go back. You know what I mean? Don't go back to the same old ways. Don't put all that work that you just put into yourself and go back. I will give you the world. Okay, so the Divine Feminine is saying, I will give you the world. I'm feeling like in time, maybe the Divine Feminine is going to feel like, okay, wow. I'm also getting, okay, so the Divine Feminine is used to giving people the world. That's what I'm hearing. She's used to putting people first. She's used to going above and beyond for family, for friends, for even strangers. I'm hearing you're so used to just, you know, being there for people. Juicy lips. So don't stop. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Juicy lips, I'm feeling, is like there has been a lot of gossip going around that, you know, maybe people think that you're like, oh, she thinks she's better than us now, or she thinks she's, you know, on her own now, or what about us? You know, we've been there. But it's like, but where were you guys when she was going through the work? Where were you guys when she was stuck and isolated and going through the worst times of her life? Where were you guys? You guys were sitting there gossiping about that with your juicy lips. You know, that's what I'm getting. And this is God saying, don't stop. Don't stop. Like, now is the time. New year, new you. I can't make this up, guys. It's going to be a new year, and it's going to be a new you. People need to understand in this life, we're about growth. And a lot of people don't want to do the inner work. A lot of people want to stay in their same mentality, their same mindset, their same beliefs. And it's like, don't be mad at somebody who's an empress who is doing the work. Don't be mad just because she's attracting all this abundance into her life. Don't be mad at her for that. Instead, like this channel is about, reflect on your own and see how you can grow as well. Well-being. The Divine Feminine needs to protect her well-being. She needs to do what's best for her. Her well-being is what is important. You know, so Divine Feminines, if you guys are watching this, I know there's a lot of people around you that aren't understanding the changes that you're going through, aren't being sympathetic for you through this change. Instead, they're trying to cling on to you and make you feel some type of way, or cling on to you and load their drama and their baggage back onto you, because like an empath, we absorb all that in, and these people enjoy that. They don't need to do the work when they can dump all that extra stuff back onto you. And this is the universe saying like, no, not this time. This time you need to focus on your well-being. It's gonna be a new year. This is a new you. You've got big things coming, so stick to it. And then tan skin. So some of you guys may have tan skin already. What I'm also getting is you guys need to get out in the sun. The sun is so healing. Like when I'm out and about and I feel the sun hit me, I stop and I just take a minute. And I'm just like, I just give gratitude to that sun energy and release. I use that time to release everything. Whatever is no longer serving me, the negative energy, I release it. I did get your guys' comments. On a side note, I did get your guys' comments, and I do love that you guys are interested in seeing my little energy clearing rituals and my little practices that I do. And I am also, I'm putting things together, and because I want to come prepared for you guys so that you guys can take these tools and do them on your own. But let me tell you, these are just tools as well. So you get to a level where you don't need any tools. You use what's with you, like the sun, and you release that there. I have nothing with me. I'm using the elements of what God and the universe have already blessed us with. Back in the old days, these people didn't have these tools. It started off with you using your tools inside yourself and what the world gives you. So don't forget that as well. However, tools do help us to get into that frame of mind. those tools and these little steps and these little things like spiritual baths and saging and crystals and all that, these help you get into that frame of mind. But once you've mastered that frame of mind, you won't need to rely on these little tools. So that's just an insight. I am getting things together so that I can share it with you guys. I think if you guys have young ones, or if you are very young yourself, then yes, these are great ways to be able to clear your energy. Like when my son sees a beautiful little crystal or a stone, he already holds it tight and he knows that that's bringing him positivity. You see what I'm saying? So it's a way to program your mindset, these little things, but eventually you won't need them. You'll already know how to clear your energy, shift with whatever you have around you, because it's a mindset thing. All right, well, let's keep going. The Divine Feminine, is there anything else that you want to come through and say? Is there anything else you want to come through and say? Wait till the kids are asleep. Okay, so I'm also getting with that is, if you do have young ones right now, wait till your kids are asleep to practice these forms of conscious awareness, conscious awakening, third eye awakening. You know, it is really hard to have young energy because they get so distracted and they're very distracting. So as much as they're blessings, you know, I'm a single mom myself, so when my son is asleep, I come and I share the messages. Before, when my son was asleep, that would be my time to get my goodness, you know, my fill, my time to fill my cup, you know, to be a better mom for him, to be better for other people, you know. But you need that alone time. A lot of us in this day and age think that being alone is like so negative, but being alone is so crucial and so important. When you're alone with yourself and you can feel whole with yourself, that's when you know you've reached a good state. You know, you are never alone when you have God with you. You are never alone when you know, have the universe and everything. You are one with all. So energy is so, you know, it's so strong, and you need to be able to shed that off and connect with your own being. Because in the end, we came in this world alone, we're going to leave this world alone, you know? So you have to feel 100% secure and 100% like I got me. No matter what, I got me, you know? So that's another thing. That's a beautiful message. You're my angel. So I'm getting with that, the Divine Feminine knows that she has angels around her. Maybe past loved ones have passed away and you call on them. I'm hearing that there are, maybe you haven't realized that, but if you haven't, there are past loved ones that passed away and they're all around you. So call on them, I'm hearing. You know, we have angels, we have guides, we have God, we have all these people, we have all these spirits and angels that are around us 24/7. So if we slow down and we just quiet down, we'll be able to tap into that, and that goes hand in hand with the alone time, you know. So that's beautiful. All right, like the Spirit Baby message, if you haven't watched it, it's down below. I really highly think that you guys should, because once you acknowledge their presence, that's what a lot of these angels and spirits and even God really want. Once you acknowledge their existence, once you acknowledge that they are there, they're going to I'm getting chicken skin. They're going to show their presence and their power even more so in your life. So when you're having a stressful moment, call on somebody. If it's not God, call on somebody that you know, maybe like a past family member that you know loved you, or you know that maybe you haven't even met them, but you know, just call on these angels, these past loved ones, God, if not anyone else, and watch how they are going to guide you and lead you. It's so beautiful, it really is. For lack of guidance, a nation, confirmation. For lack of guidance, a nation falls, but victory is won through many adversities. So I'm just getting with that, like when people refuse And this is like, I'm not thinking that this is with the divine feminines, but if there are feminines out here that are watching this, and instead of taking the advice, you know, for lack of guidance, you know, oh, okay, there's 2 messages I'm getting. Wow. Okay, so for the people that don't want to take the guidance and they don't want to learn from situations, nations, and I'm also getting like your personal areas in life will start falling and failing. And then also the second message is that if you don't get the guidance from your past loved ones and, you know, acknowledge them, then you're not going to get that benefit, and you'll be lacking out on such wisdom and help and insight, because things happen in the spirit before they happen down here. So past loved ones, God and the Holy Spirit, they're up there waiting on us to call on them, to give us the discernment, to give us the guidance, confirmation again. I hope everyone is okay out there. So that just is confirmation saying, yes, your angel guides, God, whoever you believe in to call on, they're waiting to assist you in this life. Psychic abilities, that it confirms again, and you will gain more psychic abilities doing that. For me, I mean, my journey started way a long time ago, but through my journey to be able to gain like mediumship and tapped into past loved ones, and to ascend into like the spiritual realm, to be able to do that, I called on my ancestors and God. And I started trying to deep meditation and tap into their energy. And through that, they guided me. And now my energy can just shift whenever I want, you know, which is, it's a really nice thing, because then you're already given the guidance and the discernment before you get into situations in the 3D, if that makes sense. You already know I'm not like your other girls. And I know it says your other girls, but I'm getting, you already know I'm not like other girls. And I feel that the empresses, they don't have a lot of female friends, I'm getting. And it's because whenever they did try to interact, it's not that they don't want them. Oh, the empress would love to have a bunch of female friends. But I'm getting a lot of the female friends, they notice like they're not like me. You don't resonate. It's because it takes a lot to be an empress. It takes a lot to go through all the trials and tribulations and struggles, and to not let it break you, to not let it like eat away at your heart. That's a lot of work, to be able to go through all of that and heal from it and understand like, okay, I see why I went through that. I love the situation that I went through, even though it was hell while I was going through it. I understand my karmic lessons that I had to, you know, pay up for. I understand why I went through that, and I can say that I actually love that I went through that, because it wouldn't make me who I am now, you know. So a lot of females that go through that, say a female goes through heartbreak, instead of them learning through that heartbreak and growing and then still having love for the person that broke their heart, they start hating that person, or they start hating the woman that their new person is with, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's just gonna eat away at your own heart. That's just gonna mess with your own goodness and your own love. So I notice a lot of the empresses have a hard time relating, because it's really rare that you find a bunch of empresses that can come together. That is why I made this platform, because in my community, yes, I don't have physical women that I can relate to. I mean, some, but not hang out with and be best friends with. However, I know through this platform, we are going to gain such an intuitive family that a lot of empresses and a lot of divine masculines, and even karmics, you know, and people that are just still on the journey themselves, I know we're going to be able to connect. I already see the growth. Every day I get a few more subscribers, so thank you so much. But this is why I made this platform, you know. Clear your energy. So that goes again with what we were saying. Use the sun, use whatever you need to clear your energy. And I will be making a video soon. If not, you know, it will be soon. I still need time to get the supplies to show you what I'm going to use, to write down little, you know, I want to come prepared. And then public affection. So with that, I'm not getting a sexual energy. I'm getting with public affection. It's like the Empress, you guys are going, if you don't already start seeing it, but you will start seeing random strangers treating you with true, genuine love and light. Random people doing kind things for you out in the public, people just praising you. Why? Because you have this invisible crown or halo over you, over your light, your aura. And other people in the community can see this. When you are fully content with who you are and you're loving your being, it's only natural for people to do the same and see that love and give you that in return. I want to put a baby in you. Okay, so I honestly feel that may be from the higher ups saying that, you know, empresses are mothers, they're fertile, they're creators, you know. Not only this might not be just a physical child for a lot of you empresses, this is a physical baby, you know, that God wants to bless you with, you know, because he knows through this ascension journey, children bring wisdom. When an empress can actually create a life, that is more than anything else in this world. To be able to carry a life and create and form a life, not only you're birthing a new blessing, a new legacy into this world, but you are also transforming yourself into a higher dimension, into a higher realm. I know myself, my journey started pretty much like when I was on the journey of trying to conceive. Confirmation. All right, this is a beautiful reading so far. If you resonate with this, I would love. Do you guys notice that every time we hear a siren going on and I say confirmation, it shuts off right here? It's not like wee wee and goes all the way wherever it's going. It goes wee wee and stops right here. That doesn't happen a lot, and I've noticed every time I record and the siren does do that, it cuts off because I'm confirming confirmation. So spirit or guide or God, whatever, is saying, yes, you got that confirmation. We don't need to you got it. Message received. You know what I'm saying? So, wow. Go ahead and like this video if you claim this message. If this resonates with you, go ahead and like this video. Liking the video not only shows support to myself, Cuddles, but it also shows that you are claiming this message and taking it so it can exist in your life, you know. Cuddles, can we clarify Cuddles? Maybe the Divine Feminine wants to be cuddled, I'm hearing. I get lots of cuddles from my son and my spirit babies. They told me to stay because of the money. Okay, honestly, I'm getting their energy coming through, and I'm just going to put that on the side because this is a strictly Divine Feminine reading. Intuitive, yes. The Divine Feminines are very intuitive, and the next card out, a prophet, you guys. A lot of you, if you guys are not already prophets, you like speaking, kind of like what I'm doing, just speaking the word of wisdom, speaking the messages that you get, then I'm also hearing your spirit baby that wants to come down is going to be a prophet. And I'm also hearing a lot of you guys have the gift of prophecy as well. And so maybe now is your time to go ahead and act on this. If you guys have not checked out my other channel, Keeper of the Keys _, I did just yesterday share a message of like now is the time. So I would highly recommend go check that out. If this one is resonating with you, it's a message that I got strictly from God. I do read a couple Bible verses in there, Bible scriptures in there. So it ties in with what I'm talking about with the prophet and all of that kind of stuff. And then a lot of you Divine Feminines, if you are a Divine Feminine, you already embody that loving energy, that God-like love. All right, we are 24 minutes in. If you've watched it this far, I really, really appreciate that, guys. Let's close it out. What is the last few messages the Divine Feminine wants to share? Last few messages, Divine Feminine. Okay, we're not... okay, see, there's other energy coming in, but growing and envy family, so there, and demon energy. So a lot of the people that the Divine Feminine a lot of the people that the divine feminine had to cut out, maybe some of them were family, maybe some of them were friends, and it's just that they carry that low vibrational energy. Are we saying that they're going to stay in that energy? No. You know, everybody has the free will to change. Everybody has the free choice to evolve. So in this energy reading, this is right now, you know, but maybe in time, things will change, you know. Let's pray for that. And then wait for me and missing you. So I hear that the family or friends or is just saying, wait for me. You know, of course, the divine feminine is not going to be waiting for anybody. She'll hold space. You know, that's what I'm hearing. She'll hold space, but she's not going to wait for anybody and then missing you because they're missing you, you know. Yeah, because they're missing you. You know, I think a lot of them had time to reflect, and a lot of them had time to really sit down and reevaluate. Okay, wow, you know, she is different. Wow, the divine feminine is choosing a different way to be. And then it gave them a second to reflect on it, and they do miss you. You know, your family, your friends, they do miss you. They do want you to wait for them, but like we said in the beginning, new year, new you. You know, it's a new year, it's a new you. So you keep on striving, divine feminine. Keep doing what you guys are doing, because you're doing something right. God is shining all his grace on you, and 2022, I keep hearing, is the year of receiving. So stand in that Empress-like energy and just be ready to receive all the blessings that you guys deserve. I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys liked the video. And once again, if you want to become a part of the intuitive family, go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying my best to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers so that I can go live with you guys and connect with you on real energy. All right, that's all for now. Love and light. I'll see you in the next one.